You're now watching Motivation Daily. Let's get tuned in.
In life, sometimes we go through very hard, difficult situations that are tough, that are painful, they hurt, they're traumatic. But in the process of us going through stuff like that, no matter how much it hurts us, if we're still alive to see another day, if we can think, we can move, we can reason, we can do certain things, even though we've been hurt or traumatized or damaged in some type of way, we have to learn how to turn our pain to glory. Turn our pain to glory. Growing up as a kid, I ain't have too many things. My parents, they were struggling and trying their best to provide for me and my brothers and sisters, but it was hard. We were poor. We didn't have the best stuff, but we made the best out of what we had. And I know that's a story for a lot of people. Coming back home and your parents are working, so you gotta manage, watch the TV, find a way to, make some noodles, or do something to just keep yourself hungry, find a snack, eat some cereal, whatever was around. You make the best out of what you had. But it was hard, because as a kid, I'm thinking, wow, I'm seeing all my other classmates coming to school with the best shoes, new clothes. I ain't have that as a kid. But I appreciated everything I was given. I appreciated all my parents' endeavors, even though it was tough. There were certain things I ain't have. There were toys I ain't have. There were things I wanted to play with. And I remember back then, me and my sister will play, and we formed an imaginary friend, named Rickham. And whenever we got cereal, we were so happy in the house. We eat cereal with some milk, sit down somewhere, and be playing and talking, acting like we having a tea party, you feel me? And talking to some imaginary person named Rickham who do not exist. And if there's a Rickham out there, hey, shout out, man. We were using your name, and it helped us through so many tough times as we were jits. Thank you. But nah, for real though, not having the certain things, the toys I wanted. We had sand outside, because at one time I think my people were trying to do construction. So the people out there either mixing concrete or something, they just dropped a whole lot of sand in the front of our yard. So I made the best out of that situation. It was painful that I didn't have the stuff I wanted. It was hard. I was upset. I was like, dang, I want this. But I made the best out of it. I turned that pain to happiness. I turned that pain to glory. Because there's some people out here that got the world and they're not happy. They have the resources, they have the money, but they're still hurting. They want to kill themselves, the things that they're going through in order to maintain and keep that position or keep them resources or have that money is driving them nuts. So me, as a kid, I'm out there making figures, statues with the sand, rolling and playing in the sand, finding a way to be happy in the process of going through hard times. And I feel like a lot of us do that on the daily. We find ways to deal with the hard times and the pain that we go through. Some people use it the wrong way. So I'm here to tell you, stop using it the wrong way. Stop using it the wrong way. Some of us go through breakups. We lose friends. It's painful. We lose loved ones. We lose family members. Yes, we have to, grieve and mourn. It's human. We have to go through these things, and try to get better. But in the process of dealing with that, you shouldn't lose yourself. You shouldn't destroy yourself. You shouldn't hurt yourself. You shouldn't take away from yourself, and sometimes that's what we do. We go through breakups. We end up doing all types of wild stuff out here, messing around, trying to, our partner's probably doing this, so I need to be out here doing me too. You're not going to be having fun alone, even though you're hurting. And sometimes you hurt, you start doing things to hurt yourself even more, giving your body out to different people, thinking that you're getting even with the next person who probably has moved on or ain't even really worried about you. Drinking, smoking, trying to, ease the pain. Doing all types of wild stuff, even hurting yourself. Some people go and they break up with a partner, they start cutting themselves. They hurt. But instead of you using that pain to hurt yourself, turn it to glory. And I'm about to tell you ways in which you can do that through stories in my life and things that I've experienced, and ways in which I found the way to turn it around and make it better for myself. For instance, I would hang around so many people. Somebody laced my weed, a group of people. I thought they were my friends. I thought they cared. Nah, they tried to kill me. They tried to destroy me. They tried to ruin my mind. It was painful. I stopped smoking. I was like, man, this is crazy. But if it was me, I wouldn't go out there and buy nothing bad and put it into my own body. Somebody else who has hate for me, who probably don't love me, would do that to me though. And that's exactly what happened. But in the process of going through that, even though it was very tough, I was hurting. In the process of me hurting, I was giving the other person what they wanted. I wasn't smoking, I wasn't doing things I would regularly do. I stopped making my music, I stopped chasing my dreams, I was stagnant. Till date, I still battle with that stuff. It's hard. My weed got laced. But I fight. There's days I get discouraged, there's days I don't want to do nothing. But I bounce back and I strive and I keep on going because I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna give you that. In the process of going through that pain, it made me wiser. It taught me, yo man, you feel like you got it bad, you saying your family poor, but people out here to get you. Something about you that makes people want to slow you down and stop you from your own processes. You're ahead of your time, keep on grinding. Everybody can't be around you. Using that pain to teach me, you know what, I can't be around everybody. I gotta start keeping to myself. Protecting me. Learning from the situations. Choosing to have my own mind. I stopped because somebody tried to hurt me. Then a couple months later, I started doing it again because that's what I wanted to do, and I stopped when I was ready. So I didn't stop on another man's time. I stopped on my watch. Learning more about myself, fighting, bouncing back, doing more videos, talking to you right now. Instead of stopping and not chasing my dreams, finding ways to keep on going no matter how tough it gets. It was painful. I felt crushed. I felt betrayed. But I learned something. I learned that, you know what, everybody can't be in my midst. Everybody's not my brother. Everybody's not my friend. I have to protect me. So now I'm more cautious. I turned that pain to glory. I'm striving every day. I still make my music. I'm pushing. I'm still chasing my dreams regardless. And I'm more cautious. Glory, beauty. You know, I'm learning, you know, I can't be around everybody. I can't mess around with everybody. Relationships. There was a girl I used to talk to. I cared about this girl so much, you know, back in the day. She put me through a lot. And I probably had my fair share of things I put her through too. You know, granted. But she put me through a lot. And we ended up breaking up. I had to let her go. But in the process, that pain, at one point I was mad, I was drinking, I was upset. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? I'm hurting me. You know, somebody has successfully hurt you, and now you're adding to that pain by hurting yourself even more. So I was like, you know what, I gotta stop hurting myself. I can't give nobody this until I know who deserves me by their traits and how they make me feel and what they bring to the table. That's how I'm gonna know, okay, this lady's for me. So it taught me getting hurt, going through pain with a chick that I thought I cared about, or I thought she cared about me. It taught me, you know what? Everybody don't deserve you. Whenever I got in relationships and I got, you know, disappointed or we broke up, it didn't bother me because I learned not to give my heart out like that again. I turned that pain to glory, so I protect myself. Now, when I see a female doing certain things that I enjoy and I like, and I feel like she deserves me, she's gonna get me. But I flipped the script. I turned that pain to glory. So now I'm not gonna let any other type of female put me in that predicament. I can't do that now. That'll be stupid of me because I just went through something that was traumatic or something that hurt me and something that told me, you know what, you can't be doing this. You gotta move this way, you gotta do better. When I was in school, some people tried to take my life, they shot at me. It was crazy, I almost lost my life. It's a blessing to be here. It was painful. It was traumatic. It was something that I've never been through in my life. It scarred me in some type of way. But I turned that pain to glory. I was like, you know what? You got a second chance of life. You're still here. You're going to chase your dreams, or you're going to sit down and be scared to move or be intimidated by situations, because it happens. You go through something like that, it scars you in some type of way. It's real. A lot of people out here go through things and they suffer, you know, from all types of situations that can hinder them down, you know. PTSD, it's real. And some people don't got the money or the facilities to treat it, and they're stuck. And you know, they just deal with it. But it's really a problem. It's real. I've experienced it. I know it's real. Going through things that hurt you, but you know what? You gotta bounce back. So I'm like, I'm alive. I gotta use this differently now. I gotta think. I'm not dead. I'm here, so you know what? I'm going to chase my dreams every day. That's glory. Turning pain to glory. That is glory. I heard of somebody who, his parents, when they were home, somebody broke into their house. Dude was a little kid at that time. When he seen the gunman, it traumatized him. The person don't even want to leave their house. The person don't want people coming into their room because it affected them. It's not easy. But instead of me to, do that type of thing, which in certain instances I had my situations which were different from that, but I knew when I felt like, wow, this did affect me. So I felt like I couldn't move freely. It's one thing when you can go somewhere and you moving freely and you feel good, like, ain't nobody, man, I'm good, I'm good, I'm normal, I'm living life. And then when somebody try to take your life, it's like, oh man, I gotta look out now. You don't move the same. You move differently because at one point you was almost, you were tried, you probably could have died, but you survived. So I turned that pain to glory and I kept on going. I said, you know what? I'm alive, I gotta chase my dreams every day. See, what am I doing now? Chasing my dreams, talking to you, trying to motivate you, trying to inspire you, telling you use the hard times to turn it to your glory. Grow from it. I would be out here messing with prostitutes, driving around in the city late at night, looking for prostitutes. At this time, the time I'm using to talk to you now to try to inspire you and motivate you, I'll be out here on the streets trying to find some cheeks. Trying to find some cheeks. And sometimes I might get it fast, sometimes it'll take a long time. Sometimes I just get it like that without paying. Sometimes I'll pay, and it was so much. Instead of me focusing, I'll come back to you guys and be like, hey, you guys gotta be better. We gotta be strong. Hypocritical. How can I be trying to tell people to do better and I'm out here doing things that's not good or it's not in my character? Things that are lower. Things that I'm better than. Things I don't gotta lower myself to because I don't need to do that. And at that time, I knew I didn't have to do that. But I was naive, I was stuck in my way. So I did it. It was a crazy experience, but I learned from it. It was painful because I'm like, wow, this is not something I want to go through. This is not something I want to deal with, but it happened. So I had to take it as it was. And I had to learn from that experience. But now I'm out here doing this and I'm talking to you. I would never put myself in a predicament whereby I'm out here lacking. I'm trying to talk to another female, paying or doing prostitution, doing certain things that can lower me or hinder me. I don't got no time for that. We greater than that. We got bigger things and better things we're trying to do out here. So how do we do it? We get it done by making an action. We get it done by actually living it and making it work. What I'm doing now. So now when I'm spending my time, I'm chasing my dreams. I could be anywhere and I'm not worried about, you know what? let me go find a girl to talk to. Let me get some cheeks. I need to be in between something. Nah, man, I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about getting this job done. I'm thinking about making something better, focusing on myself, focusing on my brand, being smarter, being wiser. So in the process, I do it. Turning pain to glory was painful. I'm like, man, you better than this, D. You say you're a motivational speaker. You say you trying to help the people. You want to help. You ain't even helping yourself. Sometimes we go through hard situations to mold us. These situations have molded me in certain ways whereby I feel stronger. I'm more confident. I go out here and I get things done. And in the process of trying to do it, there's still voices. You're not good enough. You suck. Your mind ain't good, man. Your weed got laced. Your mind is messed up. You can't do it, but I still strive. I tune them voices out and I keep on moving. I battle with the demons. I'm fighting with the demons. It's a spiritual battle. You got to keep on going. But I'm here talking to you and I'm pushing. Turn your pain into your glory. Do not let that pain destroy you, put you in a place you don't want to be. Because usually when people give in to the pain, it's nothing but destruction. People do drugs and they end up out here being drug addicts, strung out, junkies, laying down on the streets and on the benches. And it stems from all types of situations. You gotta be careful, you gotta be strong out here. Learn from other people's instances. Learn from other people's situations or stories. It's tough. It's hard. Think about what you survived. Think about your value. Think about you. Think about your loved ones. Think about what you overcame instead of thinking about what you went through or what you lost. And build. Pick up yourself, strengthen yourself, protect yourself in those type of situations. Again, try to make sure those type of things don't repeat itself to the best of your ability. We don't know tomorrow, but I can make sure if I meet a chick, I'm gonna take my time to know her. I make sure when I'm around certain people, I don't even smoke no more. So I really gotta take my time to know them and make sure they actually for me and not trying to hurt me. And I'm cautious with my steps. I know that, okay, well, you almost lost your life, so you gotta protect yourself and you gotta be out here, on some better things, making better movements. So many things you learn, turning that pain to glory, being in the bomb shelter late at night, in the cold, freezing at times. Nobody told me to be there. I chose to be there because I believe in what I'm doing. But I was making music. I was being creative. I was testing my limits. I turned the pain from being in there into glory. Look at the collection of songs I got. I'm an artist now. Google me, find me, see what I do. I'm just here to motivate and inspire. Turn your pain into glory. Do not let your pain destroy you or ruin you. When you go through bad situations and tough situations, reflect on them, learn from them, and find ways to protect yourself from allowing those type of situations to happen again. Think about the good things that came out of that situation. Think about the things that you've learned and capitalize on them. When you do stuff like that, you go far. If like I'm talking about, I got more on the way.
Hey, if you like what I'm doing, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bells to see more content that I drop on a daily basis. Also, if you have any suggestions or advice for me to improve my content or topics to speak about, make sure you email me at ngns1ent@gmail.com. Thanks for your time and continue watching. D-Man!